Right, let's talk about averages. Because one of the biggest reasons darts players get frustrated is because of their averages. They think it defines how good they are, when in fact it doesn't. Averages lie a lot. My aim in this video is to show you why your average is not the be all and end all. I want to show you what numbers actually are your truth. Now, I know that a lot of people will resonate with this video, and if you're one of them, don't forget to subscribe. What most people think their averages mean. Most players, especially beginners or kind of improvers, will think higher average, better, lower average, I'm rubbish. The truth is, your averages don't measure your skill level, they measure your pace. A fast leg looks great on paper, a scrappy leg looks awful, but the truth is, none of those two examples there actually define your ability. Why averages are not a true measure? The reality is, your averages are not a skill level. It's a maths equation based on how quick you finish the last leg. Averages should act as a scorecard and not a coach. It's really important. They don't tell you why something happened, they show you what happened. They're just showing a number. There's two ways your averages lie to you. When your opponent is flying and kills a leg in like 15 to 18 darts, guess what happens? Your average gets a boost. You didn't score harder, you didn't play better, you just didn't have the chance to mess it up. You could throw nothing but 60s and 80s, so you're averaging 70. But the reality is the legs ended before you've reached a double. Sometimes averages will reward you for losing quickly. Now, let's flip that. So let's say you're playing well, 50, 60, 70, you're averaging pretty well, but then you get stuck on a double and you can't finish the game. Guess what happens to your average then? Falls off a cliff. That suddenly doesn't change your average to a 39 from 55, for example. What it does, it makes you a normal darts player. And then on this side, your averages can punish you for finishing slowly. And I know some people will say, well, if I'm averaging 70 up here for a week and then 50 down here for a week, I'm 60. That is true. But I'm talking about your averages that you see on a day-to-day basis. The one that you're playing today, not the one that you've been playing forever. So in the same night, you could lose 10 legs with a 65 average, but then you could win 10 legs with a 42 average. Neither of those numbers reflect your true level. Remember, your average is not your ability. Why beginners shouldn't chase averages. This is what happens when you chase an average. You're forced to throw. You rush your scoring. You panic and snatch at doubles. And you start trying to rebuild your throw mid-leg. All because that number on the screen looks a little bit low. Chasing averages makes most players worse, not better. So what does actually matter? What are we chasing? We're chasing win percentages. How many games of darts, how many legs have we won? Checkout percentage. This is a key one. If you're 30% and above, you are flying. Predictability of your misses. If your darts are grouping together, but you're not quite hitting the target, you're still playing well. You're still throwing your dart really well if they're all going in the same place. Even if your averages say otherwise. A high average with no finishing is pointless. A low average with a string of good win percentage and checkout percentage is much better, because that's what wins matches, not averages. Averages improve last. Here's the encouraging bit. Your average will go up naturally as everything improves. Don't chase it, let it happen naturally. This is what happens when your averages go up. Your grouping gets tighter, doubles get cleaner, the legs get shorter, and your decisions become calmer and clearer. Then, suddenly, your average jumps. Not because you chased it, but because you improved. Underneath it all, you leveled up your game because you weren't chasing an average. So remember, averages lie, both high and low. Losing fast inflates it. Winning scrappy deflates it. The real markers of game improvement are your checkout percentage, your win ratio, and confidence under pressure. Your average is a side effect, not a target. I keep telling myself that. I keep saying, oh, I'm 55 average. Well, you know what? Yes, I am over the long haul, but this past month I've been flying. I've been playing 62, 63 almost daily. So my average should be going up, but the computer says 55, bro. I hope this video has helped take some pressure off your chasing averages. My aim with this channel is to help people like me, beginners and improvers, to step up their game, take out some of the guesswork. And if you found any of this useful, get involved in the comments and let me know. Let me know what your average is, what you're chasing, why you're chasing, what will you take away from this video. And more importantly, like and subscribe. The more people do that, the more people can discover the channel and improve their game too. As always, thanks for watching. Stop chasing your averages. Bye for now.